Shalom, I give all honor and glory to Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. I give dumb honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to all you sincere I can push his word out across the four corners of the earth. This lesson is going into both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahawah, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. The reason why I'm bringing it out is you see right here about a rap entertainer named Bow Wow, who's been in the industry for a good certain period of time now. And he's going into how all the things he has accomplished and obtained in this society, but it's still not fulfilling within himself. Like, he's still not happy within himself. So I'm going to get Lamentations, the 3rd chapter and the 25th verse. Yahawah by Hashem Yahweh Shai is good unto them that wait for him, to the soul that seeketh him. And the ones that are going to wait for Yahawah by Hashem Yahweh Shai are the elect from the nation of Israel. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because 2/3 of the nation of Israel, they want their heaven now. They don't have that spirit of just being patient and just enduring and just hoping and waiting for Yahawah Bashar Shah coming, or just waiting for the Savior to come, Verse 26. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of Yahawah Bashar Shah. And Lord willing, this video be edifying. You see why it's just best to wait for Yahawah Bashar Shah, because you see the things that he's about to get ready to go into and just mention is not fulfilling within himself. And he's been in the industry and been around so many different type of things, like different type of exotic cars, been traveling all over the world, been around, beautiful women, but it's still not satisfying within his soul. So this word right here that we have through the spirit and power of Yahawah Bashar Shah giving this understanding, this the real riches. And Lord willing, you see this throughout the video.
Whether you call it Chomsky, whatever it is, Child Star Syndrome, whatever, this shit is not normal, bro. Like, it's not normal that I can't sit in first class without a motherfucker. Like, you know how paranoid I am when I'm on the airplane? I get paranoid so much. And like, I don't even be knowing where that should be coming from. But like, I just get paranoid so much. That dog is huge. Fuck, that's a huge dog. But I get paranoid a lot. And I think a lot of my paranoia and my fears come from, like, I think of me being who I am and the uncertainty. Like, a lot of times when I'm going to places I've never been before, I get anxiety, I don't know what's going to happen. Every time I'm in a nightclub and y'all see me in there, I'm paranoid because I don't know everybody in here. I don't know if somebody's coming to harm me. I don't know if this person's coming to do what, or if this person, like, I don't know. My mind is just always constantly moving.
As you can see, they say he gets paranoid every time he goes out in the public. So this is the book of Psalm, the 23rd chapter, and the 4th verse. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. And that shadow of death is talking about America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. And that rod and that staff is talking about this Holy Bible. It protects us, man. When you down and you out, this word give you hope. It gives you that type of spiritual understanding, like what's going on and why you going through it. And as you can see, this example of Bow Wow, he's pretty much like a empty vessel, a dry bone. He just trying to find peace within himself. He got all these type of worldly things that he has in the palm of his hands, but he's not satisfied with that. This is also Micah, the 2nd chapter, and the 10th verse. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it should destroy you, even with a sore destruction. So the land of your captivity is not your rest. Yahawah Bashar Shah placed us in this land of captivity for a certain period of time and for a certain reason, to serve captivity, for us going off in the ancient world by breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments And that's what we're supposed to be doing. We fulfilling out our prison term in America. And only Yahawah Shah is going to be the only one to spiritually bail bun us out of this situation. You know, that's why it says in Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and 68th verse, that no man should buy you. So only Yahawah Shah is going to be the one that physically get us up out of here, Lord willing.
And you would think, because a lot of people are like, yo, dog, you're Bow Wow. Like, look at your life. Like, look how you live. Like, fucking mansions and fucking private lakes and fish and golf courses. And I mean, yeah, all this shit is dope. But when you've had this shit your whole life, I mean, pretty much, this shit is meaningless. It's worthless. It doesn't mean anything. It's not worth anything. I'm searching for peace. You know, that's the main thing I'm really searching for out here is just peace. You know, it's funny how you can have like all the money in the world, but yet still be unhappy. Like the most richest people in America are not happy. You know why? Because you can buy things just for the time being, but the things that mean the most that you can't buy, it's so hard. Like being famous, it's like when they say sell your soul and they talk Illuminati talk and they talk about, like for instance with me, they say, okay, he's spiraling out of control because.
Yep, so he named all the different type of worldly things that he have, and it's meaningless, you know. So this is Mark 8 and 36. For what shall it profit a man if he should gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what should a man give in exchange for his soul? And all these different entertainers that we see, you know, no matter what type of industry they are in, you have to sell out to Satan. You know, you have to bend over. You have to do satanic rituals. You have to continue to degrade yourself on that left-hand side. So, you know, Esau, the so-called white man, he wants to be like the Most High. On the right hand, the Most High has sacrifices that's on the right-hand side. So Esau trying to be like the Most High, he has his sacrifices on the left-hand side. So in order to get in there in the entertainment with Esau, try to get inside that domain, you have to sell out. And when you make a certain amount of money within that industry, you have to bend over it. You have to do homosexual activities. You can't go around it. This is Satan. He's adverse to Yahawah by Son of Yahawah.
The demons, he gave his life to Satan, and they talk all this crazy shit about celebrities. And I think that whole theme is like, you do sell your soul. You know, you ask for all of this shit, but then you don't know, like, the bullshit that's gonna come with it. You know, I just told somebody the other day, I'm like, I always wanted to do what I do and I love what I do, but at the same time, it's hard for me to have a, you know, if you look at my life, then you've known that it was always hard for me to keep a relationship. It's hard for me to keep my relationships private. It's hard for me to go out in public. I can't get peace. There's been times where I've been pissing in the stall and somebody will come up to me, not even pissing, and just like, you know, I know you're pissing, but when you're done, like, can I have an autograph, or can I have a picture? And it's like, you know, yeah, you get the riches, the fame, the bitches, the power, but also the things that in life that you need to succeed, the things that you need as a human being, you can't have them. You know, pure love, pure happiness. You know, I've never been down Bourbon Street in New Orleans. I would love to walk down Bourbon Street. I would love to walk down Hollywood Boulevard. I've never done it. I haven't even seen the stars before, you know. I've never been to a prom. I've never been to a school dance before. I've never experienced none of this shit in my life. There's so many things that I can't get or buy back because it's gone. But yet people look at me and it's like, but you're blessed. You get to travel around the world. You get to see all of these great people. I've met Obama. I've walked with Michelle Obama. I've met, you know, I've been on private jets with Janet Jackson and Jermaine Dupri. I've done so much. Yes, I'm blessed. But none of that shit make me happy. I'm still out here searching. And when people see me lash out at,
And deep down, what he's really searching for, he's searching for the truth. Because at the end of the day, he is an Israelite. And even though he's a wicked Israelite that sold out, the Most High still have in our people conscience, or in our people spirits, they have a conscience, you know, and they regret those things that they do. That's why they be so doped up on these different type of drugs, you know. They try to escape that negativity they did in the past or currently doing, you know. So this is Wisdom of Solomon 7:7. Wherefore I prayed, and understanding was given me. I called upon Yahawah, and the spirit of wisdom came to me. I preferred her before scepters and thrones, and esteemed riches nothing in comparison of her. So true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is found in the Holy Bible by Yahawah, by Son of Yahawah, giving you that spirit to understand it. So nothing in this society is in comparison of this word. Women, exotic vehicles, going to different type of countries and just, you know, splurging, things of that such, having all type of money and wealth in the world, fame. Nothing is compared to this true wisdom. Neither compare I unto her any precious stone, because all gold in respect of her is as little sand, and silver should be counted as clay before her. So all these different entertainers, like especially these rap entertainers, they like to brag on how much ice they have around their neck and their arm, you know, around their wrist, just bragging, you know, about their golds and they, you know, they platinum chains and things of that such. That's not compared to just having the understanding of Yahawah Bashem Yahushua. I love her above health and beauty, and chose to have her instead of light, for the light that cometh from her never goeth out. And that true light is talking about that understanding from Yahawah Bashem Yahushua. And since we on that, get Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. So at the end of the day, all these things we see on this planet Earth, all these things that's going on in America, it's at the end of the day, it's pointless. It's vexation of spirit, because everything you see that's going on in this society or around the earth, it's all adverse to Yahawah Bashem Yahushua. So you're supposed to be in that right mind frame of being vexed in the spirit when you see homosexuals and you see women over, you know, going over their ranks, you know, things of that such, children ruling over the parents, you know, you seeing transgenders getting rights, just everything, you know, you're supposed to be vexed in the spirit, because your spirit's supposed to be in tune with the word of Yahawah Bashem Yahushua. This society is not in tune with the word of Yahawah Bashem Yahushua. So, you know, we're supposed to be vexed, man. And, you know, these rappers and all these different other entertainers, they always have that mind frame. Even just regular Jake in the world, they like to have that mind frame. Oh, I just got to get it. I got to get it. Got to hustle. Got to, you know, got to grind. Things of that such. But let's read this in 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter and the 45th verse. And therefore, they that labor in vain. So all that type of riches you trying to accumulate in this society, you trying to stack up money for your 401k, you trying to invest, all type of crazy stuff like that. You don't supposed to put your love and trust in and all that, because at the end of the day, this place is about to get ready to get destroyed. So those that labor, they labor in vain, because it's no hope in society. It's just like you trying to, you know, go for a job and try to apply for a job in a burning building. That's pretty much the same situation as trying to apply for something in America. You're trying to invest your spirit here in this place. It's not going to work, because at the end of the day, it's already written that America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great, is going to get destroyed by nuclear fire, and it's never going to be raised up again. So everything right here we know in the spirit, we know it is vanity and vexation of spirit, you know. So there was a point right there of this video, just, you know, just showing that no matter what you got to do in society, you try to make it, you try to make it up there, you got to sell out. You have to. It's not compared to the true wisdom, understanding of Yahawah by Son of Yahawah. So with that, I hope you all were edified. Shalom.